So next we're going to hear from the Matron of Honor, who met Jessica first in college at the University of Michigan, Amy Pascal.
Jessica didn't warn me about the stage at all. Okay, good evening. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy, as you mentioned. Jessica and I have been great friends ever since college, so it goes without saying that I'm very happy to be here to witness and support her on this very special day. Jessica has been such a wonderful friend throughout the years and has been there through good times and bad. We know each other so well, and although she is no longer my college roommate and sleeping above me in my bunk bed, we are still as close as ever, and I feel very lucky to have her as my friend. When I look back on it, some of my best memories were in college when Jessica and I would have our nightly routine of reading questions from a book called It. Don't freak out. Questions for the Game of Life. The premise of the book was to ask thought-provoking questions. Sometimes they were basically about life. So sometimes the questions were funny, sometimes they were nostalgic, sometimes they were ridiculously stupid, and other times they were X-rated, so don't worry, Jessica, we won't share any of those today. Sometimes we would put the answers in our book after we read the questions, and sometimes we didn't have the answers, so we just leave it blank. One example of the nostalgic questions was, if you could only see one movie ever again, what film would you choose? Do you know what you put? This was an easy one. Jessica put When Harry Met Sally, so good choice. Another example, if for the rest of your life you always had to eat the same meal, what would you want it to include? And this was a total classic Jessica response. Jessica's answers were Chinese food, mashed potatoes, and red wine, hopefully not all at the same time. I think that's probably still true. Okay, so an example of a ridiculously stupid question is if you had to permanently dye one part of your body blue, what would it be? And Jessica was a little bit non-committal on this one, but I think she settled between either hair or her toenails. Yeah. Then the questions would get a little bit more poignant, like if you were to spend the rest of your life with only one person, who would it be? And that question was left blank. As I think back at those nights at college, reading from our If book from our bunk beds more than a decade ago, I realized we were full of questions. Where will my life take me? Will I get married? Will I be happy? I wish I could go back in time to 503 Church Street because I could turn to Jess and say, you're going to marry this unbelievable guy named Jason. He's smart, he's funny, he's handsome. In fact, he's perfect for you in every way, and you're perfect for him in every way. So right now, I'd like to raise the glass I don't have. And toast Jessica and Jason, because tonight a question that was asked so long ago has been answered, and I can't imagine it being answered in a more beautiful way. To Jessica and Jason.
Thank you.